You have not given it away. And I thank you and I honor you that it all still belongs to God. That it all still belongs to God. That the enemy might have us deceived, thinking that it belonged to him, thinking that our mind belonged to him, that our bodies belong to him, that our homes, our jobs, our families, that our resources belong to him, that our finances belong to him. The enemy might have had us thinking that it belonged to him, because he said, here you go. Let me offer you this. Let me offer you your own desires. Let me offer you your own ways. Let me offer you your own thoughts. Let me offer you insanity. Let me offer you pridefulness. Let me offer you the ways that you think are good for you. Let me offer them up on a platter. And every time, look at you receiving it. Every time, look at you saying, thank you so much. This is mine. The way my mind rolls in circles, the way my mind makes me feel like I'm insane. Look at me receiving this. Let me take what belongs to me. When in actuality, these things doesn't belong to us. Everything belongs to the Lord. Our mind, and in the Bible it tells us that we have a solid mind in the Lord. In the Bible it tells us that there is no confusion within the Lord. So why am I confused? Why am I troubled in my spirit? Why am I troubled in my body? Why am I disturbed? Why do I have no peace when he says that he gives us peace that surpasses all understanding? What am I receiving from the enemy? What am I receiving that was of myself, because I was not of the Lord, because I did not allow the Lord to fill those places, to fill those areas? What am I encountering in my life that I think is for me but really working against me? What master am I serving beside the Lord? And the Bible tells me that I cannot serve two masters, because one I will be loving and the other one I will be hating. What have I chosen to receive? What encounters have I made my portion? What things have I laid my life down for? What things have I laid my life down to? What have I surrendered myself and submitted myself to? Have it benefit me in a way that is pleasing unto the Lord? Have my sacrifices and my commitments and my obedience been to the ways of the world, to the pride of life, the lust of the flesh? Where has my devotion been? Have I accepted the platter that the enemy has given me? Have I eaten a buffet of lies, of deception? Have I made the Lord the background, only the dessert? Like, God, you're just here for a good time. You're just what's good, what's sweet. But the full course meal is all lies. And I have been devouring it. And truth is, it's been doing more harm than good. It has not been keeping me or sustaining me. It has just been making me fat and full, but having no substance. It seemed like I was growing, but the maturity was lacking. Because when you become mature, you know what to eat and not what to eat. You know what's beneficial for you, and you learn what's not beneficial for you. You don't keep doing the same things, because doing the same things over and over is insanity. And just like the enemy tried to tempt the Lord, and he tried to offer him this world that did not belong to him. He tried to offer him many things, but God stood on the word. You have to stand on the word. And you have to stand fast. Because he's watching you. He seen you fall last time. He said, got up a little slower this time. How low can you go? And how long will it take for you to get up? If I'm a limbo for anybody, I'm a limbo for the Lord. I'm going to go low for the Lord. I'm going to go to a place of humility for the Lord. I'm not limboing for the enemy. I'm not breaking my back, hurting my back for the enemy. Just so he can be pleased. Just so he can say, oh yeah, another one. Another one. No. I am not your workmanship. You did not create me. I'm not your clay. You are not my potterer. Nope. What they say? The enemy thought he had me? Yep. Them old saints say, the enemy thought he had me. He should have killed me while he had me. I don't know about all that. That's a little extreme. That's a little extreme because he should have killed me while he had me. Like that's a bold statement. That's really good for the people. But Lord, I thank you that I still have life. I thank you that you did not let the enemy have his way with me to fulfill all of his plans that he had. Because my life belongs to you. And he'll make you believe that your life belongs to him in ways that sound so subtle, like, oh, I'm just a disappointment. I'm no good. I don't belong to be here. I'm evil. I can't do anything without making mistakes. Lies, 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 lies. And the truth is not in those statements. Because the Lord says, this is my son who I am well pleased. And it tells me in my Bible that when he looks at me, he sees the image of Christ. He sees the righteousness of Christ. So if he wouldn't say any of these things about Christ, he's not saying, oh, look at her. Like, I'm not well pleased with her. He's not saying any of those things about me. Yes, there's moments that are displeasing to him. Yes, there's moments where he has to correct us in love. Yes, he has to show us that you're not showing up in an image that you're created in. It doesn't mean that you're not created in it. It doesn't mean that the creation and the way that you were made and formed is void, but it means that you're just not fulfilling it in this hour. But it never said that he calls you anything different. In the Bible, he did call them rebellious and stiff-necked. And that was, a little extreme. He said stiff-necked people, rebellious generation and nation. Because that is what they were. And then he still called them my people. Because he still thought good things about them. He still created them for good. Truth versus the facts. What's the truth? Are you believing it? Or are you receiving it? I love you, Jesus. I worship and adore you. I just want to tell you, Lord, I love you more than anything. All right, y'all, I'm going to get off here. Peace out.